Hey everybody, and welcome to Woodcrest Bonsai. I'm sorry for laughing, but it is pretty weird, isn't it? That we have this bizarre curved stick, which is it's like, what is that? If we pan out, we see that it is in fact my logo tree, and it's really coming along beautifully. This was the very first tree that I ever took a video of, but since I started my channel on the 1st of January of 2024, and that first video was months earlier, I now have about a year's worth of video evidence of this tree. And so today it just needs some basic maintenance. It has the structure pretty much finished. It needs refinement. And like if I was going to show this tree, the refinement process would be very vigorous and take probably over an hour. But today I'm just going to do a simple pruning. So for instance, we've got this branch right here that is growing way out, and this branch here has elongated a little bit too much, and we have some more stuff in the back. So it's just a simple pruning. The pad on the first main branch has some growth that's now shooting out, and this tree is very well rooted. So, well, maybe I'll hold it up like this because I don't want to look at just the trunk either. So it's not producing a tremendous amount of new growth. Root pruning for a bonsai, paradoxically, is what creates new growth, because you give the roots that are left, that are still attached to the tree, brand new fresh soil to move into, which will then stimulate growth on the limbs and the leaves. So root pruning is not the way you miniaturize trees. It actually promotes growth. So this tree has a fantastic layer of moss too. And I still have the little baby that I'm really not sure why it's there, but I'm keeping it there for now. So I need to turn the camera off because right now I'm holding the tripod about 1.5 feet above the ground, and I just don't have a tripod that's tall enough to actually do this. So I'm going to lower the tree so I can work with it and the tripod will be stable, and so I'm going to do that right now. So I've got it in place, and it's time to start doing some trimming. So I'm going to take this really long piece off here, and we've got 3 or 4 other pieces in the back that need to be shortened. Then 3 more pieces on these upper limbs that also need to be shortened. And the rule is when a branch grows to 4 or 5 leaves, can we show that without having to move the tree around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you cut it back to 1 or 2. And that, if you're diligent about that, then you can get really incredible ramification. Some of us that have many, many multiple trees, that can be a difficult task to keep up on everything. However, like I said, since this tree is fully rooted, it really isn't shooting out tremendous amounts of leggy new growth that needs maintenance. Okay, I'm looking at one thing, but it's already been cut. It's just lying there. Okay, there we go. So that's about it. And so I show a lot of videos, like the elms that I just did, where they're still in the very formative stages of letting them grow way out and then cutting them way, way back. But once you've got a finished tree like this one, then the growth and reduction still occurs, but it's much more about refinement, about keeping the space between the branches, keeping your foliage pads nice and tight, and creating that image of an old tree. It's a pretty simple process. Actually, I have some other projects in the work, but I need some soil, and Hurricane Debbie, even though it really did not affect us with anything but rain, it did rain for like 4 days straight, so I've been unable to do a lot of things. Although I haven't had to water either. I plan on doing some more deep work on this tree, probably in the spring, including wiring some of the branches down even more, so that they're like this, and then heads and ramifications. Same with this. But I'm going to hold off till spring. So that's it for this video. Just a simple pruning on a tree. The fin has fully rooted, so it really didn't have some amount of new growth. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and when you hit the notification bell, you'll be able to develop this tree even more. And I'm working on a database. And now this tree, since it was the very first one I ever did, I have about a year's worth of video. And I think I will playlist today, so you can the big tree way back about a year ago. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.